Let's start by putting the battery holder onto the circuit board. For this step, you will need, well, the battery holder, this thing, and the circuit board, the red board. You will also need to open this tiny bag and find two shiny metallic screws. You'll see what they look like. Feel free to use your box as a compartment for storing the tiny parts so that you don't lose anything on your table. These are the tiny screws that you'll need for fixating the battery holder onto your circuit board. You will also need this tiny screwdriver for fastening the screws. The battery holder goes here. You see it has a marking saying battery holder. It's on the back of the circuit board. Now pay close attention to this part. You need to orient your battery holder the right way. So the cable should be looking at the left side like this. You can see there is a small cutout here where you will be putting your battery holder's wire. So you need to pay close attention not to put it the wrong side. After that, we can take the screws, put them inside here like this. You can see we have two small holes for attaching the battery holder, and then use a screwdriver for fastening them. Okay, so after fastening the screws, your battery holder should be staying on your Chatter circuit board just like this. So the cable going on this side, and the whole point is that you have to tuck it in this small cutout here like this. This is going to hold your battery holder's wires in place so that they don't stick outside of the device. Let's move on to the next part. For the next step, we'll put the batteries inside the battery holder. The batteries are very important because they provide power to the whole circuit. You know, the device can't work without them. We need to put a total of 3 batteries into this battery holder, but we need to be very careful not to mess up the polarity of the batteries. In other words, each one of these batteries has this tiny plus sign on one side. We need to be very mindful about the orientation of the batteries in the holder. They go like this. So let's start with the middle one. It needs to have the plus sign on the right side, and then the remaining 2 batteries go the opposite way, like this. You can see the plus sign here, and like this. Voila. For our next move, we'll turn the circuit board, and we need to plug in this tiny connector into this white thing here. This way, we will connect the battery holder to our circuit board in order to provide power to our circuit. You can do this with your fingers just like this. You take the connector. You can see it has this tiny notch on top. This notch needs to be looking upwards like this, and then you can plug it in just like this. This is what the final thing should look like. So the connector snugly put into this white housing, and now the circuit is done. We can power our devices.